You like to live in somewhere like a canal boat because it would make me an environmentally sustainable entity, and it would mean that I wouldn't waste so much and spend so much.
That's sewage.
I haven't even thought about that. Probably that as well. Absolutely everything. It'd be really, really difficult.
Carbon footprint. A little, yeah. Like sometimes I have to go off and see friends in their place. So I feel quite guilty about that. But I don't leave my lights on, and I'm always very careful with how much water I boil and all that kind of stuff. So.
Future of the planet.
Yeah.
Can you say I worry about the future of the planet?
I worry about the future of the planet.
Thank you so much.
My name's Mayasa. I've been living on a boat for about 4.5 years. I moved onto a boat because it was the only way at the time that I could kind of afford my own home. And I really wanted that, A, the privacy, and B, just the sense of freedom that you have when you're living in your own space, that you know you can have a creative interaction with your home. If you wake up you feel like painting the walls white, you can do that, and you've got no landlady or landlord who's gonna mind, so that was the motivation, really. There's a few of us, but I think it's more like a community of necessity. And so for example, when the river floods, which it does pretty much every year, suddenly there's a spate of texts, are you okay? Do you want me to keep an eye on your boat? Do I need to come over? A friend of mine who also lives on a boat said that throughout the winter it's like you've got an umbilical cord connecting you to your fire. There's always some sort of seventh sense that when it needs a little more air or a little more coal, or it just needs to be riddled or something. And it's really enriching, actually, to live with fire. To me it feels like part of my birthright. And my water supply, I have a big tank on board that I have to fill up every 3 weeks. So, whereas in the house you just turn the tap and the water's there, here I have to think about running out of water and refilling it, and then that takes a few minutes every time I do it. The idea of compost toileting is that, just like some people compost their vegetables at the bottom of the garden, you can do the same with shit. And the thing about the thing that people don't really know about shit is that if you cover it with a layer of sawdust, it doesn't smell, and it very quickly, after a few days, if you mix it with sawdust, it stops resembling shit, and after a year, it turns back into earth, with really rich earth. Which you can then use to grow vegetables, which you can eat and then turn back into shit, and it's a nice cycle, a sustainable cycle. I got some solar panels in the summer, so most of my electricity comes from there. But I found in kind of December, January, because of the darkness, that I was having to supplement it by running my engine. And then you can generate electricity that way and store it in batteries. So I got a big bundle of birch, and I've been sort of planting them over the past week, dotting them around the island. So planting trees, I don't know, it's weird. Some people say, oh, so you're planning on staying a long time. And I think, well, I don't know. I could leave next month, but the trees will still be here. I don't have to be here to appreciate them.